So, safety first. It is very important that you listen to your body. You know your body best. If you feel that a specific pose is a little bit too much, please feel free to try one of the alternatives or modifications, or just release the pose. This is your practice. It is also important that your midwife or lead maternity caregiver is aware that you are participating in movement. This isn't a fitness class. This is all about just connecting with the body, moving the body in a safe way so that you can feel better and cope with the discomforts that come with pregnancy. So let's get started. We're going to start in easy pose. So that just means that you'll sit in any comfortable position. Lengthen the spine. Allow yourself to settle into the space. You can use a blanket, a folded up or rolled up blanket or towel underneath your hips. It just helps to lengthen the spine and create a bit of space for baby. Hands on your thighs or to the side, or you can have one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly, whatever feels comfortable for you today. And just connect with the breath. So we're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And we're going to stay here for a few breaths while we connect and while we tune in with our body. And just taking the time to notice any sensations in your body. I invite you to scan through your body, maybe starting at your feet, gently scanning through your body all the way up to your shoulders and your jaw, just allowing everything to settle into the space. There's no judgment. There's no wrong way to do this. It's just about being exactly where you are. From here, we're going to place our hands beside our body, and we're going to use our breath to guide our movement. So I will mirror you. So inhale, raise the left arm up as high as you can, and as you exhale, lean over towards your right. And breathe in here, keeping the chest nice and open. Keep breathing here, allowing that breath to fill the side ribs, creating some space for you to breathe. And then inhale, stretch up, and as you exhale, bring that arm down, and then just pause here for a moment. Just notice how your body is feeling. Your next inhalation, raise your right arm up, and exhale, lean over to the left. Again, allowing that breath to move into the rib space on your right hand side, keeping your chest nice and open. Next inhalation, stretch up, and as you exhale, bring your arm down. This time we're going to do it in a dynamic flow, so you'll use your breath to guide your movement. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, lean over. Inhale, swap around to the other side. Exhale, lean over. Inhale, up. Exhale, lean over. One more time on each side. Inhale, up. Exhale to the other side. Good. And then inhale up and come down. Just have your arms come down to the side. We're going to move into an open twist here. So place your hands on your knees. And really during pregnancy, we're only twisting the upper part of our body. We're not twisting our whole torso. If you want to experiment with what that feels like, you can just have your hands on your ribs like this, so you can feel where that movement is. Otherwise, have your hands on your knees. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, place your right hand behind and then look over your right shoulder, allowing your shoulders to still drop away from your ears. Staying here, breathing in for a moment and out, just connecting with your breath. Nice gentle movements. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left hand goes behind, look over your left shoulder. And stay here for a few breaths. And on the next inhalation, come back to center. So we're going to do the same, using our breath to guide our movement. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, look over our right shoulder, Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, look back over the left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center. We're going to do one more each side. Exhale, looking over the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Good. From here, and you can stay, if you are sitting on a rolled up blanket or towel, just remove that from the bottom. Bring your legs out. We're going to move into our 1990 or windshield wipers. You can have your hands behind you to support you, and we're just going to inhale, and as we exhale, bring your knees over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your knees over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, legs go over to the right. Keep following your own natural rhythm here, and just noticing what you're feeling, or just allow yourself to move here. Okay, the next time you go to your left, make that your last. Coming back up to center, make yourself nice and comfortable, and then inhale. As you exhale, drop down to the left and then come up, and just allow your upper body to look over that left leg. And we're just taking a few breaths here. Good. And then sitting back, coming back to center. Inhale, and as we exhale, drop to the right. And then when you're ready, come up and just look over that right leg. Taking a few breaths here. You might even notice that one side feels different to the other. That's okay. The most important thing here is that you don't experience any pain. If you do experience any pain, just rather come back to center. Good. And then coming back to center. Good. Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. So you can, again, with this one, you can sit on the rolled up blanket or towel if you need to. Soles of the feet together. You can also, if you need to, you can have support under your legs if that is what you need today. Okay. And again, if there's any pain, you can just change it so you can move your feet away from your body if that feels better. Take a nice deep inhalation. Imagine there's a string attached to the crown of your head. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, drop the shoulders away from the ears and allow the legs just to relax. Nice deep breaths here. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, relaxing the jaw. So options here, you can stay here, or if you'd like, you have the space, you can place your block in front of you. You don't have to. You can inhale and then just fold forward. So use your hands to support you here. Only go forward as far as you feel comfortable. If you do have the space, you can always come down and rest your forehead onto your block and just rest here. So choose the option that feels good for you. Breathing here, just allowing the shoulders and the head to relax. And then with your next inhalation, just coming back up to a nice seated long spine position. And then when you're ready, do a few hip rolls here. And then change the direction. coming back to neutral. You can just help your legs up by using your hands. From here, we're going to move into Virasana. So options, and you come up however you feel comfortable. You can sit on your heels like that, or you could place a block under your pelvis if that feels more comfortable. This just allows more space. And I'm going to take a moment here and we can pause. Okay. While we're in hero pose or Virasana, we're going to bring some movement into our neck. So drop your chin to your shoulder, drop your chin to your chest, and then just move your head from left to right, just doing a half circle, using your breath to guide your movement. So we're not in a hurry, nothing is chasing us, we're just allowing our breath to move. And the next time you go to the left, make that your last, come back to center, and then just look to your right and to your left. Okay, come back to center, and drop your right ear onto your right shoulder, and you can stay here. So just noticing what is happening on the left side. Allow your shoulders to drop away from your ears. You can stretch your left arm out if you want to feel a bit of a deeper stretch. And the other option, you can place your right hand on top of your head, just resting it there, breathing into that space. Nice and easy. Release the arms back to center. Drop your left ear onto your left shoulder. Pause here for a moment first before you move into the next. If you'd like, straighten that right arm. And or have your left hand onto head. Breathing here. Release the hands and the arms, coming back up to center. I'm going to do a nice, big, exaggerated circles or shoulder rolls to the back. Nice and big. Oh, that feels good. And then changing direction. Good. Stretching your arms out to the side. Just do a few circles with your arms and then guide your arms all the way up. And then change direction and come back down. And when your arms reach the bottom, just interlock your fingers, chest opener. Open the chest, breathing into the chest. And release. From here, we're going to come into tabletop. If the surface that you are practicing on today is a little bit too hard, you can use your rolled up towel or blanket just to add a bit of extra cushioning. And we're going to come into tabletop. Okay, just take a moment here, make sure that your wrists and elbows are underneath or stacked with your shoulders and your knees stacked under your hips. Okay, and from here we're going to move into cat-cow. So as you inhale, look ahead, tilt your pelvis up to the ceiling while you open your chest. And that's your inhalation. As you exhale, push the floor away with your hands, round your back up towards the ceiling and look towards your feet. And then reverse. Inhale, open the chest, the pelvis goes up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round the back, looking through your legs. Nice. Keep moving here, following your own natural rhythm. And then when you're ready, You can do a few hip rolls. So while you're here, so just including hip rolls. So inhale, exhale when your pelvis tilts down towards the mat. Inhale when your pelvis tilts towards the ceiling. Exhale, and then just change direction. See what that feels like. Good. From here, bring your big toes together, just widen the space to create some space for baby. You're going to inhale, open the chest. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, come up. So we're doing a few rocks, rocking back and forward. And then coming back up to tabletop this time, just move your feet to the outside of your hips and then back and forward. And it's very important here to listen to your body. What feels comfortable for you? If this doesn't feel comfortable, bring your legs back to neutral or normal tabletop. Good. From here, we're going to move into puppy pose. So just bring your feet back, tops of your feet on the floor. And what you're going to do here is you're going to walk your hands forward, pelvis pointing up towards the ceiling. And you can have a block here for your head. If you'd like, any height that feels comfortable. If you're lucky and you still have some space, you can rest your forehead on the mat. And just allow everything to sink. Allow baby to hang nice and comfortably. Allow your shoulders to sink towards the mat. Breathing here. Allowing ourselves to rest and connect with our breath again. And then when you're ready, just pushing yourself back up into tabletop and coming back into a seated position, however you feel comfortable. So we're just coming into a nice comfortable seated position like we did before. And you can even sit in Virasana again if you like. And we're going to just do a bit of breath work while we're here. So just inhale, take a moment to settle here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, relax the shoulders away from the ears. And just breathing, just noticing your breath. Okay. We're going to practice our 360 breath. So you imagine that there's a balloon inside your abdomen right here. As you inhale, allow your whole torso to expand in all the directions. So front to back, side to side, up and down, allowing as much air as possible to enter your body. Just a reminder that we do not retain or hold our breath at any point. If you do feel a little bit dizzy, just come back to normal breathing. So we'll give it a go. So let's just take a moment to notice our normal rhythm of breath. And then when you're ready, nice deep inhalation. Feel everything expand. And then nice slow exhalation through your mouth. And as you exhale, as that air leaves your body, feel those muscles drawing in towards your baby, hugging your baby. When you reach the bottom of that breath, inhale again. All directions. Nice and slow exhale through your mouth. Feel those muscles contracting closer to your baby, hugging the baby. Hug, hug, hug. Nice. And when you reach the bottom, relax and breathe in all the directions. And exhale. Nice and slow, nice long exhalation. Make it as long as possible. Feel those muscles contracting, hugging baby close. Hug, hug, hug. And you reach the bottom. Relax. Breathing in again, all directions. This is the last one. Feel those muscles contract. Hug, baby. Here we go. And then just come back to normal rhythm of breath. Good. We're going to move into our side lying Savasana. You can, if you have a block, use a block. If you have a bolster or a pillow or some cushions, you can use that. So make your way to your left side, just using your hands to support your body. And you are going to rest your head on your arms. And then if you have a bolster, have the bolster in front of you. The bottom leg will be stretched out and the top leg will rest on the bolster. So you want your knee and your ankle to be on the bolster. And then we're just going to stay here for a few moments. Just take a moment to connect with your breath again, allowing yourself to notice any sensations. Each exhalation carrying you deeper into relaxation. You are safe here. You are loved. You are capable. You are exactly the mother this baby needs and wants. If your mind starts to wander, just come back to your breath. Come back to the contact between your body and your mat. Allow thoughts, sensations, and feelings that don't serve you to pass by like passing clouds on a sunny day. You are worthy of this time. You are deserving of this time. I am exactly who I am meant to be. I am exactly the mother my baby needs. I am capable. I am strong. I am loved. And in your own time, there's no rush. Allow yourself to come back into the present moment, using your inhalation to bring energy back, movement back into your body. Start by wiggling your fingers and your toes. And then in your own time, when you feel ready and called, you can come into a seated position, using your hands to push yourself up, still holding on to that peaceful feeling. Any comfortable seated position. Settling in here again. You can close your eyes or you could have them open, whatever feels safe for you. Take one deep, clearing inhalation up. Raise your arms over and above your head as you exhale. Bring your arms back down to the side. And one more. Inhale. Stretch your arms over and above your head. And exhale. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. Light and love be with you. If you do have any questions or any concerns, please feel free to reach out. You can send me an email or comment and send a message. And I hope to see you next week.